Hi, everyone. So, we're just going to go over what figurative language is because in your lesson on today, you're going to be able to recognize word meaning and also try to figure out the figurative language for the similes. So, I just kind of wanted to go over it and just share this PowerPoint with you. So, we're going to focus on similes first, and then I'll dive into some more figurative languages that you'll see. All right, so let's look at our next slide. The definition of a simile, which you guys learned about in school, is that a simile, it compares two things using the words like or as. So remember, they're comparing two things using the words like or as. So here's an example right here. Let's read this sentence. It says, the boy is as tall as a giraffe. So I know that this is a simile because I see the number one, the two words as, but then it is comparing two things. Can you tell me what it is comparing? Hopefully you would have said it is comparing a boy to being as tall as a giraffe, okay? Which in turn means that the boy is really tall, okay? So right here I had something that says, can you tell me what the keywords are in this sentence that made it a simile? Yes, you should have been able to say the two words as, okay? And what two things are being compared. You have to know the two things that are being compared. All right, let's move on to the next slide, which tells us more examples of figurative languages. All right, so now that we've went over figurative language, I want you to try one. This sentence says, comparison, it says this room is as hot as an oven. Think about that. This room is as hot as an oven. This room is as hot as an oven. Okay, so the two things that made this sentence a simile is it's comparing two things using the word as. So room and oven is being compared, all right? And it's comparing it to be as hot. That means the room was very, very hot. All right. It was just as hot as an oven can be. All right. Some more examples of simile. Um, Not a simile. Some more examples of figurative languages are metaphors. Remember, a metaphor is it compares two things saying one thing was another. All right. This room is an oven. Okay. Also, we have a hyperbole, which is an exaggeration of something. So, a sentence or example is, I am as hungry. I am so hungry I could eat a horse. Can you really eat a horse? No, you can't really eat a horse, but that is just saying that you are overly exaggerating something. That is a hyperbole. All right. Remember this word personification. Personification. We went over that in school. It means that you're giving human characteristics to an object or to an animal. Okay. To an object or an animal, not a human thing. So let's say this example could be the tree danced in the wind. Okay. So do trees dance? No, they don't dance. But because the wind was blowing, maybe the wind was blowing a little bit harder that day. So it looked like the trees were actually doing a dance in the wind. All right. And our last one is a idiom. 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 All right. You guys remember that word? Idiom. All right. So an idiom, I'm sorry, an idiom